Natural hazards are natural phenomena or events that can cause damage to property, injury, or loss of life. These hazards can occur anywhere in the world and can include geological, hydrological, meteorological, and biological events. Some examples of natural hazards include earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, hurricanes, floods, wildfires, landslides, and epidemics. Natural hazards are typically categorized as geologic or weather-related events. Geologic hazards include earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, landslides, and rockfalls. These events are caused by movement or instability of the Earth's crust and can cause significant damage to infrastructure and property. Weather-related hazards include hurricanes, floods, wildfires, droughts, and severe storms. These events are caused by weather patterns and can have devastating effects on local communities, leading to loss of life, property damage, and economic disruption. Natural hazards can also have secondary effects, such as disease outbreaks, food and water shortages, and displacement of populations. The impact of natural hazards can be mitigated through preparation, planning, and implementation of risk reduction measures. Some of these measures include building codes, early warning systems, land use planning, emergency response planning, and community education and awareness programs. By understanding natural hazards and their potential impacts, individuals and communities can take steps to minimize risk and protect themselves in the event of a natural disaster. Earthquake. An earthquake is a sudden and violent shaking of the Earth's surface caused by the shifting of tectonic plates. Earthquakes can occur anywhere in the world and can range in severity from mild to catastrophic, causing significant damage to buildings, infrastructure, and human life. Earthquakes are caused by the movement of tectonic plates, which are large pieces of the Earth's crust that move slowly over time. When these plates move against each other, they can cause energy to build up, which is released in the form of seismic waves, leading to an earthquake. The severity of an earthquake is measured using the Richter scale, which assigns a numerical value based on the magnitude of the seismic waves produced. Earthquakes with a magnitude of 6.0 or higher are considered significant and can cause severe damage. It's important for individuals to be prepared for earthquakes by having a plan in place, including emergency supplies, a designated meeting place, and an understanding of evacuation routes. During an earthquake, individuals should seek shelter under sturdy objects or in a doorway, and avoid areas with a high risk of falling objects or debris. How earthquakes occur. Earthquakes occur when the Earth's crust, which is made up of tectonic plates, suddenly moves or shifts. The movement of these plates is driven by the motion of the Earth's mantle, which is the layer of molten rock beneath the crust. Tectonic plates are constantly moving and interacting with each other. When two plates move against each other, they can become locked, creating a buildup of energy along the fault line where they meet. This energy is released suddenly in the form of seismic waves, causing an earthquake. The point in the Earth's crust where the energy is released is called the focus, and the location on the Earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter. The magnitude of an earthquake, which is a measure of the energy released, is determined by the size of the fault that ruptured and the amount of slip that occurred along the fault. Earthquakes can occur at any time and in any location, but they are most commonly associated with areas where tectonic plates meet, such as along the Pacific Ring of Fire. They can also be triggered by human activities, such as underground mining or the construction of large dams. Earthquakes can have a range of impacts, from mild shaking to catastrophic destruction. The intensity of an earthquake is measured on the modified Mercalli intensity scale, which takes into account the effects of the earthquake on people, structures, and the environment. Scientists use a range of tools to monitor seismic activity and understand the behavior of earthquakes, including seismographs, GPS, and satellite imagery. This data is used to develop early warning systems and emergency response plans, which can help minimize the impact of earthquakes on human life and infrastructure. In summary, earthquakes occur when tectonic plates suddenly move or shift, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves. Volcanic eruption. A volcanic eruption occurs when molten rock, ash, and gas are expelled from a volcano. Volcanoes are formed when magma from the Earth's mantle rises to the surface and creates a vent through which the magma can escape. Volcanic eruptions can vary in size and intensity, ranging from small, brief eruptions to catastrophic explosions that can impact the surrounding area for years. Volcanic eruptions can have a range of impacts, including ashfall, lava flows, lahars, mud flows, pyroclastic flows, and volcanic gases. These hazards can cause damage to infrastructure, impact air travel, and pose risks to human life. The severity of a volcanic eruption is classified using the Volcanic Explosivity Index, VEI, which ranges from 0 to 8. Eruptions with a VEI of 3 or higher can be significant and have regional impacts, while those with a VEI of 7 or 8 are considered supereruptions and can impact global climate. While volcanic eruptions are unpredictable, scientists use a range of tools to monitor volcanic activity, including ground deformation, gas emissions, and seismic activity. This data is used to develop early warning systems and evacuation plans, allowing people to prepare for and respond to an eruption. How volcanic eruptions occur. Volcanic eruptions occur when magma, which is molten rock beneath the Earth's surface, rises to the surface through a vent or opening in the Earth's crust. The movement of magma is driven by the pressure generated by the heat and gases within the Earth's mantle. The Earth's crust is made up of tectonic plates, which are constantly moving and interacting with each other. When these plates collide or move apart, magma can be forced upward, creating a volcano. Volcanoes can also form at hot spots, which are areas where magma rises up through the Earth's crust due to high levels of heat and pressure. As magma rises to the surface, it encounters rocks and other materials, which can cause it to solidify and form crystals. This process, known as crystallization, can cause the magma to become more viscous, making it more difficult to flow and increasing the pressure within the magma chamber. When the pressure within the magma chamber becomes too great, the magma can be forced upward, leading to a volcanic eruption. The eruption can take several forms, including explosive eruptions, where gas and ash are expelled from the volcano, and effusive eruptions, where lava flows out of the volcano. Volcanic eruptions can have a range of impacts, including damage to infrastructure, impact on air travel, and risks to human life. Scientists use a range of tools to monitor volcanic activity, including ground deformation, gas emissions, and seismic activity, to better understand the behavior of volcanoes and to develop early warning systems and evacuation plans. In summary, volcanic eruptions occur when magma rises to the surface through a vent or opening in the Earth's crust due to the movement of tectonic plates or hot spots.